I was for a year kind of Atta case no a year Kesi. A year who because after the auditors report near the general report in the Babontin no. Na nipa or that document no a friend of my could a flow or a chartered institution of taxation former president. Na that's a year or that report near the a beton national. Na unim near me womanty. Na a year kind of rant and any NPP man could so say that 1.9 billion a year US dollars. Scandal for me as a peer. Kind of rant ascend a unknown account no. It's an investigation Baba Bekosinti NPP for an ascending go for Bianco a year that a year or the general a year mine or I the army no more fan laptops, more far any files, fan any pen drive, fan any maybe be no made of the Ghanaian. Knowing say, oh, Enka, they know or more befano. That auditor report ne was on the uncommary in Comoca laptop no, Senebenga engagement P. But Yankopa Pebone or say, no one save that document no, or save that files no a year, Google a year account. Did the years of bed of a backup. And the only say, Sani Manede, a very sensitivity, one friend with a laptop so, one friend go a pen drive so, any moment they go and go account so. Nti or say if we have a OSP office send be investigation made because kind of rat and you guys like more fun say agura white man transfer 1.9 billion ko no account being or say who no account cro bank a year bank or yes I transaction in or some year like take your account come in could a year you ray hepa they don't come try at also.
Okay.
And I made a copy of my Atta. Yoko. And I made a copy of my Auditor General. If I say Attorney General. It is swiftly and Kesi Jabi was sending me a message. Say I should come over and then assist them with the investigation.
In your petition, no, there seems to be a particular source that the money was transferred to.
Yes.
So it is not unknown. It's a
yes. And that is where the bank has to give us details
of that account.
Because you cannot transfer money into an account without details.
Oh.
So we must know.
That account no why there?
Why there?
Why the be?
Yes.
Sikana so ekoto mu no mbre ben ye transfer ko gum eko ba ko.
No, why not authorize it?
Why not authorize the payment no?
Yes.
Say and transfer sa sika no.
That's right.
Ko gu sa account them.
That's right.
Tititia.
Short.
Tititia. So say patro mbre ben say ko speak
OSP
anopaya be no training.
Oh, anytime from 9.
Any time from 9. All right. Ready office no police for money omo ye dey home.
Oh. Police for the catch them say where the Zomusha is order from above.
You be two day pampam. Abewura office. Askata office. Asesa wo ne amakono.
Oh, what catch them say order from above.
Police for say order from above.
In fact, woman ready in the office now. Now woman friend say evidence and be working no.
Yes,
will be on my laptop and so on. But as a forensic investigation expert, you don't expect me to keep my evidence on laptop. I always keep it in Google Cloud.
Which will be to find sanka.
Oh, I can pull it from the cloud anytime. So what I say, your laptops they normally be a coin.
Yes, it's our laptops. So they don't need a coin.
The honorable of so and computer to be quachi. And I want my laptops.
On a mouth for
yeah, one of my new laptops.
Wow. It's basically the police for your hoshi.
So what can you say? Is order from above.
Yenya new IGP no, what petition IGP no?
There be petition. Say na medical they call speaker and
America will ready office no.
There be said no police report.
Me stress petition IGP. No investigating.
Okay.
Your office was raided. Police phobia, we hear report ma I'm gonna say, Momo Shadi ni a order from above. And I yes sir.
That's what they told me.
By yen to soon town say order from above it. Your boat would die pempem tokru, abewura dining, assess our laptops on Yama Hodoni at Nahosa.
The Wabo can say because in their police report, they cannot use the word raid. They can only use stealing.
One say they can't use the word raid,
but they can use
the word steal.
The word stealing was what was used in the police report.
But you know, a district commander being the catcher one now.
Instead of going to pay your tax, physical cash at the GRA, you go and pay it into the GRA account in the bank. That would they slip to Ako GRA. That was what was being done. The evidence can go away.
Debut. Can of Ratama will be a bank account no GCB Bank and Krobatebiano. Today a friend Ghana Commercial Bank. Sassicanina says on transfer call a Bank of Ghana no. It moved 52 billion Ghana cedis there.
Yes, according to the Auditor General's report.
According to Auditor General's report, no, 52 billion no anko.
Into an unknown account.
Unknown account. Account be obia enim.
Yes.
52 billion.
52 billion.
Hey.
Now at the time, that's 52.5 billion was equivalent to 9.1 billion US dollars.
But you can be able to say, scanner boy and ask me to be me.
And
52 billion, no.
52.5 billion.
No. Out of that time, no.
Yes, I said October 2020. Look at the rate, Now it was 9.1 billion US dollars.
9.1 billion dollars.
US dollars.
Okay.
Now, what is even more interesting is at the time of Scati era, it was a few months to the 2020 general elections.
Okay.
When you put one or two together, be siphoned out of the state bank. And for what? In an election year. A few months to the elections. So one could just imagine say, that was what the money was going to be used for. But until you gather the evidence, you cannot conclude. Say,
that's right.
That was what. So the answer at the time of Obucho report, the bank could not provide those details to the audit service. So I had to petition say there should be an investigation to find out into which account that money went to and who authorized the withdrawal of that money to that account. Now what was that? The same kind of writer who wrote to GCB for them to open these accounts, or also that Akroma, the Auditor General, that they should go and reconcile their accounts. But you say, or not sure what they should go and reconcile the account. It is during the reconciliation, and he will say 52.5 billion could not be accounted for, and that has been transferred into what the auditors call an unknown account. So one, who authorized the transfer of that money from GCB Bank?
It's the audit service for letter here with the mommy 5th October 2020.
Yes, that's the letter.
And then you heard of it 2022?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 years after, and we will take Kelvin.
Yeah,
and I will tell you.
Yeah, and I'm a mature petition.
Okay, International Audit Service for I reporting that in 2020. Okay. And the transfer of tax revenues by GCB to unknown sources.
Yes.
52.5 billion US dollars.
No, Ghana cedis.
Ghana cedis. Yehu baby I do.
Yes.
Tibesi ne yehu baby eskado.
Yes, audit reporting so chair the accounts, the GCB accounts now, we use carry free money. You are listening in
now. It's there now, person speaker here.
In fact, medical man speaker no. That being issue on point. What I did, they say, I had to forward a copy of this petition to the special prosecutor.
Okay.
And I made a copy of Iyoko.
Okay.
And I made a copy of Attorney General.
All right.
As I sit here, from here, the special prosecutor has invited me. And from here, I'm going to assist the special prosecutor to dig into this particular case. We will find out where this money went to.
Wow. It's Ufi our special prosecutor
office, yes.
Now, what GCB for letter B or GCB Bank Limited has today, December 1, 2020.
Yes.
Noted with grave concern the publication of a doctored letter dated 5th October 2020, purportedly emanating from the Ghana Audit Service in respect of funds transferred. The said letter currently circulating, mostly on social media, with the caption, Audit Service report of 52.5 billion Ghana cedis transferred from GCB Bank to unknown sources, alleges that a total amount of 52.5 billion Ghana cedis was transferred from GCB Bank's account to unidentified sources. This is false and mischievously designed to discredit the bank. We hereby deny the allegation that GCB has effected unauthorized transfers. We further assure all our stakeholders that GCB, as a bank of international repute, conducts its activities in line with sound banking principles. The bank will not engage in any activity that will erode the trust and confidence and the public has reposed in us over the years. GCB Corporate Affairs Department. Then I'll come home.
Captain, let me punch holes into that GCB letter.
Okay. You want to punch holes?
Yes.
Punch.
Well, the letter is saying that the letter that was the audit service letter was doctored. Here is a letter signed by the Deputy Auditor General.
So it cannot be doctored?
It cannot be doctored. This is not doctored.
That's number one point.
Yes, that's number one point. Now, number two.
Okay.
If a bank is going to transfer money, if it's a local bank say, transfer Scatu, Obio, Abrochile, and Aze, South Africa, you need to provide the full bank details of the beneficiary of that transfer. The SWIFT code, the code, so the bank should know the beneficiary
of the transfer.
Of the transfer. So how can that be classified as an unknown account? So the bank must be able to tell us
into which account those transfers went to.
And like I said, this letter was signed by the Deputy Auditor General. Unless he is lying. If he's lying, then I'm lying.
But there was a report which was also sent to Parliament. Because audit service reports are always sent to Parliament. They send it to Speaker of Parliament.
Yes, but this was a special audit. This was not the annual report that the Auditor General
said. Speaker.
No, this was not part of the annual report.
So a special
audit because it was a special reconciliation that was, authorized by the finance minister.
It is to say no, yeah, you have 52.5 billion Ghana cedis.
Yes.
So you are transferred to unknown
account. So what is that unknown account? And who authorized the transfer?
And who owns that account?
And who owns that account? Ghanaians must know. They will assist the special prosecutor, to unearth that mystery.
Unya krata bien free speaker ho.
There be speaker.
If you are come out.
If it's a mature, let them be speaker.
Maybe I would krata ni da be kwani ye he speaker ho.
Yes, it was addressed to the speaker.
Okay.
Through Okujeto.
Okay.
So Menti Obonkano, And I become a special prosecutor.
Okay.
And I become a reporter. Yoko. And I become Auditor General. If I say Attorney General. It is swiftly and Kesi Jabi.
Say, a divisional commander and station officer.
A central Cambodia Central Police Station.
But that's it.
Police report in the way.
Police reported in here. But that's it. Sir, that's what to do. The sense of the core office of the special prosecutor and Yen Tributine.
Enter, I register, I select his school. I'm a barman appointment letter. No. Oh, yeah, but some could be a two, we say. Over me, I yet reposting. This uncle for Ibimuno, as uncle reposting. Watch us. I see. And this I reposting for no. Bear mommy be a honma, needy, NA, needy was school A.
Yeah. Out there. So for me, I think I've seen a lot of release, a lot of talk about discussions in as a forum. The major problem is there is a problem. Individuals, whether it is the fault of DS or whatever, no. The question is, are they teaching? Yeah. Are they rendering services that are required of them? Because without the staff ID, that is the identity you need for every document processing at the Offensive Control and Accountant General Department. That is the identity I will be here and sana. So say you issue clearance. That's what when your staff idea. What at all is the problem? And Lucius can say a bit more high or more sabaka or more pay slip. But everybody is empty. Because to get the pay slip, it means every independent clearance and I was seeing your staff ID. So it means that these are normal infractions. A work system, somebody need to rectify. Because me, I sympathize with individuals. Obakwakwatina ekurasi baby, ana sikai mu obi besia na obakwakoye adwuma for almost 10 good months. Nobody is paying you, and Akroma, we think those things are normal. There are people who have worked for 6 good months. Obia kura misao chese. Obia working for 10 and any teacher from Kwao. I'm telling you, several other areas as I name away. So as a country, if we are growing, I think that we need to devise mechanisms just to ensure things like this, you know. You bet me I resolve, but very often you buy any good name and so now.
It was for any art in sema a year. You penny, I just say also name auditor reports in one sense, no. As auditor reports in a barbontino. There 1.9 billion a year dollars, and I did auditor reporting. So Omun say a year dodona leak to dona a 1 hunti, Omuhusano, and the intempano a year pipamanu cunede, and sending call for me then call Robin attacking Wunifi. If we are the laptops now a year that reporting also no. If you are pendrive now reporting also. Yes, say a year and this amanuku a year of example for component. A samanu new laptop components also and the on fan some fine ye many be. Now omunim the laptop now was a sano. Omunim say that information no more penal or the gune go a year account. In the Ogonyan new phone corrobate mine and back here no yan go or any information or the go. In the enya de mobile who can you find that one ball the tegun unim near why and flow campus of any like on peso paper. Now sign near my we are cousin a day a year buffon de pa because like who knew be a new question gonna for comfort in whom mobile who was zero sympathy. Tama matters and penny and power who was zero sympathy. Now in some how can I just say a brown meeting or mukuni fino. Now report na some of them read no. I said there you need to read name of entry stealing because that damn say order from above. Why you win in each time I can't say order from above. Police found this report ne babon team. In the inner captain smart compro can't a year pay say oh make sure bedding or bear petition a year OSP. Sorry or petition a IGP a year Christian you know. No, I share same if Akroma and Akroma is stealing on report so all the documents or the man captain smart no so if we have or USB office do we make sure say any maybe a course be no hiding or stopping to make sure say that $1.9 billion na or send ko unknown account no nipa ko no create unknown account no or GCB bank no ye be hwe nipa ko o create data nipa ko send or a kind of rata authorizing so on sending that sika na nko that no account no ye be use nipa ko no ye dey busa na questions time ben or sending that sika no na yes like obi busa na questions ni kwa so ye it was already busa. So that a year report now about Office of the Special Prosecutor at one offense omra or no making sure say pendream pano or buano ama that a year investigation akoso because can you write in your address of Babagana because when you say when you step in the foot a Ghana pay a idea NI before bed the besonimo you could besonimo that's security for besonimo and that letter we are not about or say Anna AMP for an airpen or say or they might speak up and barren true with a tabla or they might always speak his jabbing or they might Attorney General a Dominica Yini was answered the ama a Iuku Remo Atta so many day go into deep our same way because as same way no enya asema keke asema yede esi or some yede or more asem yi ehunu kra nkasa yede egum. You want to emphasize carrying this? You want to transfer carry unknown account. What is the meaning of unknown account? One our bank or our criteria. You put answer within your as a family unknown. Within also your family kwejo, your family Kesi, your family kwabena. Sa your family wow so and so. I also your family Lordina, your family a year baumia. Then you also. Ubo like Udime was ultimately defending my brain on your Ghana card, you could Ghana card no. That kind of unknown account there. What is the meaning of unknown account? While reporting, what is the meaning of unknown account? It means unknown account via Timunya the Mochechen. So you these people no air rise and come them mobile robin agent huniema sinembe nya report bia fan ba bon tin ya that but yanko pon pe bone o se no wa save ni nyina den egu eye the Google account into was for example for some on my laptop no was I backup and all the size me akọ dan using OSP AJ Yoko remote channel from kaka hono. So these are the cases about toa enya sengetoa share my down for so enye bi nhwe afi bit subscribe no I comment e wa say edam nyina semba for 1